Some debts don't belong to you, but you pay them all the same. This is the Hearse. The Thompsons' house hadn't been this full in years. Streamers sagged, music thumped, and the kitchen counters groaned under casseroles and sheet cake. It wasn't just family and neighbors crowding the rooms. There were a few strangers here, too, kids no one in town recognized. They were college friends dragged home by David Thompson, fresh off his degree, first in the family to make it that far, and his folks wanted everyone to know. So the party swelled with laughter and beer, locals sizing up the outsiders, outsiders laughing a little too loud to cover their nerves in a town this small. That's why no one noticed the buzzing of the phones until one of the outsiders picked it up to flip through music. David's screen was lit with dozens of unread texts and Facebook pings. He scrolled, frowning. It's back, seen on Highway 9. Tell the Thompsons to be on the lookout. He chuckled, tossing the phone back. What kind of small-town prank is this? It wasn't until a boy carrying drinks stopped by the front window that the party cracked open. He froze, tray tilting. A glass slid, hit the floor, and shattered. The sound sliced through the music. Heads turned toward him, then toward the window. A black hearse waited at the curb, gleaming like it had just rolled off the showroom floor. Chrome catching the porch light. Its engine hummed steady, but no driver sat behind the wheel. The outsiders whispered, unsettled. Is this the joke? A hearse? Why is everybody... The graduate's father spoke over them. His voice was sharp, final. The bargain must be honored. The room went still. Silence fell. Even the outsiders felt it settle, heavy as ash. His wife's voice picked up where his left off, steady and practiced, like she was reciting a litany she had known since childhood. She told him how the land had been unkind when the first family staggered here. No water worth drinking, no soil that would grow anything but weeds. How strangers from the forest, calling themselves the Old Ones, came to the settlers, offering a bargain. They'd promise plenty if the bargain was honored, and ruin if it wasn't. At first, the collectors came as banshees, wailing in the night. Then, over the years, the shape changed. Now it was a hearse, black and gleaming, pulling up outside whichever's family time had come due. Never on any set schedule, nothing you could plan on. The father's gaze swept the room, settling on no one and everyone. It doesn't matter who deserves it. It only matters that someone goes. The outsiders balked. That's insane. You can't believe... The graduate's hand clamped hard on one friend's arm as he inched toward the door. Don't. His face was pale, eyes fixed on the hearse. If you step outside, it takes you. That's the rule. The rule was simple. No one left until a name was chosen. They each chose lots, so fate would be the one to carry the weight of guilt, and not the families. A box was brought out, slips folded small. Shaking hands drew, one by one, paper crumpling loud in the hush. The graduate's little sister unfolded hers. The black mark bloomed stark on the paper. She was the chosen. The outsiders erupted, voices sharp. "She's a kid! You can't!" Her mother laid a steady hand on their arm. Her voice was quiet, flat. "This is the way it's always been." The back door of the hearse swung open on its own. The little girl looked confused, clutching her slip of paper. She stepped outside, slow as though sleepwalking. No one moved to stop her. She climbed into the back, the door shut forcefully. Through the back glass they saw her, hands spread wide, face pressed against the glass. She mouthed words no one could hear as the hearse rolled away, tires whispering against the street. Silence swallowed the house. The outsiders stood frozen, waiting for someone to scream, to rage, to break the spell. Instead, the mother's voice came casually from the kitchen. "All right then, who's up for cake?" That's when you realize silence is its own kind of scream. Follow for more Dead Time stories.